Hi, don't be alarmed, it's still me. Nothing has been changed. So, on my first video, I reacted to FBI's video about humor, dark humor in particular, and I really liked the video despite the fact that it was almost an hour long and longer than the video itself, despite it being a reaction video. And I received a comment that the channel has actually made another video similar discussing humor. I am no expert in humor, but I think it's quite an interesting topic to talk about. However, last video was about dark humor and how people misunderstand it and misuse it and use it as an excuse to be offensive. This is different. We're talking about humor versus conditioning. Humor is objective. So this is the video we will be reacting to. Well, I will be reacting to and you watch with me. Want to see more reaction videos? Please like and subscribe. I've noticed something that's been bothering me. For fuck's sake, Froggy. I understand that you're French, but why must something always be bothering you? I was going to say something like, lovely weather. In England? Depression is mental, is it not? You know how mental diseases used to be treated, right? Lobotomies? The weather. There's nothing lovely about the British weather. You were 5'7", that's not bad. Sorry. Get cunted to fuck. If I had a nickel for each time X has happened, I would have had 2 nickels. Bull has heard it. He refers to himself in third person? It bothers me. Ah, Phineas and Ferb. Cartoons. Cartoons are not... that cartoon isn't so bad. You don't need to explain it further. I think the joke about if I had a nickel for every time this happened, I would have 2 nickels. It's weird because it happened twice or something like that. I think it's the fact that if you're starting with that statement, you're expecting to say, I would be rich, or this or that. Like, if I had a dime for every time someone complained about the weather, I would be on a yacht, or something like that. And it kind of twists it. It doesn't subverts your expectations and just says, no, it's not that many nickels. So it's like the statement makes the previous, the first sentence, the first part of the sentence look silly, which is funny because you would expect it to say, oh, I would be rich. So I think that's the funny part about the sentence. Yeah, you shouldn't insult your audience, though. Turn kids stupid. Oh, I actually heard about that. Apparently, the show Teletubbies has given kids like speech impediments and has like slowed down their speech development, which I found pretty interesting. And I think it's because the Teletubbies don't use actual words. Yeah, you see it in a lot of sitcoms as well, you know, a lot of shows use the same format as well, you know, the 22 minutes, there's like an A plot and a B plot, and it's solved in a very short period of time. And it's short, so it's like, you know, not too long for you to be able to like wonder when the end of the episode is gonna be. and it's easy to follow. A lot of, not just cartoons, like a lot of, live action shows, Disney shows, Nickelodeon shows also have that. Memes. Vines, which developed into TikToks. It worked so TikTok could run. Shorts. Yeah, so that the show could keep going, right? I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a tangent here. Basically, in a lot of sitcoms, the show is reliant on the characters being miserable in order for the show to keep running. The characters often don't develop, or they develop very slowly in like one episode per season, or they just don't develop at all. And they keep going. The reason why they do this is, to stick back to the status quo, to kind of bring that feeling of familiarity that kind of gets the watchers to keep watching. Kind of these friends go on these epic adventures and then go back to their old place. Like, sitcoms rarely have, progression that's, progressive enough. A lot of sitcoms I watched, they rely on the characters being miserable. Not miserable as in destitute situation, but like on kind of in a situation where they could certainly improve areas of their lives, but they don't. And that's why, oddly enough, we watch these shows. These characters are not allowed to win at many points until at the end of the show or at the end of the season. But generally, they never win, and they always go back to their old place. Oh, yeah. Guilty. I ain't reading all that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, people do absorb information in like small packages. So if you were to give someone like a full wall of text versus like that same wall being split into small parts of small paragraphs, they would probably be able to read the paragraphs a lot easier, because our brain, it retains information better when we absorb it in short bursts. So predictable that I consider you an echo behind my headache. You're a midget. You're a midget. You're short. That's the the peak insult. Oh, these two must be good friends. FC and Bowl. What are they must be friends in real life, right? I literally have 75 different milk memes. That's a lot of jokes. I am a true Nord. You are French. Your people meant to. How many times are you going to use the same insult? Stop telling me to come up with new insults. You're like a broken record. He really is a broken record. Hello, I'm FC. I'm half French. Because I'm too short to be a whole one. 5'7". It's not even that short. We're short enough to make your other half be cat girl. Ah, lovely. Wait, is your real name Jonathan? Oh, no, it's not. I don't need to nominate, you're tiny. Yeah, but so was Napoleon. Well, he was 5'7" too. I can't believe how stupid you are. Why did your face have got your nose? Why is everything about asses? We're talking about humor, and you're going off about asses? Wow. He thinks he's a... Oh no. Oh no, betrayal. Not the Barbie Dollhouse Tupperware Club. Not the Barbie Dollhouse Tupperware Club. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I thought. I can't believe I have gay feelings for Steve Rambo. The good old gays. He's a classic gay. No. What? They make gays in factories now? You ruined him. You ruined him. I don't know. Anyway. That was also when the Oppenheimer movie came out. It actually won, I think, award for Best Picture of the Year. It was a great movie. I loved Oppenheimer. Barbie was enjoyable as well. Oh, hello, new person. Knock, knock. Who's there? Who's there? Okay, he's got the gun. These nuts. Cue laughing track. These nuts, Joe Mama. Indeed, they are not funny. Objection. Stupid. Elaborate. Yeah. Oh, not this guy again. Oh, remember him? He was from the video. He was defending the villain. He was defending Volke. But his name is now Cypher. Is this the same person? It doesn't matter. I already don't like him. Sense of humor. Yeah. Wait. Humor cannot be what is humor and what is not. Oh, sorry. I'm so silly. No, because I thought he said humor cannot be objected. So is he saying that even if you find something funny, you could find something funny with no humor in it? Is that your argument here, Mr. Harry, Mr. Von Karma? So you think you can make people find something funny? Yeah. Yeah, how far does conditioning go? So it's your reaction to the so-called humor. That's the subjective part, but the actual humor isn't. Is that what he's saying? Is that what the argument is? Because I guess I could get behind that. Hello, hungry dad jokes. Yeah. Because inappropriate justice out of context and use them. Just throw a cup at him. Oh, why is it funny? I mean, yeah, humans will laugh at random things, so. We have to find it funny for some reason. I don't think that's what Harry is saying, though. I think he's trying to. Let me try break this down. I think he's saying that it doesn't matter whether he finds the joke funny or not. The humor itself, like explaining the joke, like you could explain a shitty repetitive joke but understand why it's funny, like the "Hi hungry I'm dad." The only reason why is because like people have been using it too much, and anything that gets overused just like reduces in quality, and that's the case of that. More curious about this like conditioning thing. Do you think like laugh tracks of sitcoms would that count as a form of conditioning? Because you know, you don't, even if in shows that isn't, the moment isn't funny, there's always like, there's gonna be a laugh track. So I don't know if that's a form of conditioning. Like you're supposed to find that funny because it's like telling you when to laugh. Indoctrination is a strong word. Yes. So they're supposed to think it's funny. Bark, bark, time for lard. What? Bark, bark, time for lard. Just who do you think you are? I'm very easily amused, okay? Which is ironic because it's about like humor being indoctrination, but I think I understand Harry's point. It's basically saying that even if you find something, even if you're like, if you're laughing at something, you could like, the reasons you were laughing at it could be different. You're not actually amused by it. You just want to fit in with, you know, the group. You see memes, you see everyone, you know, reacting to it. You see people laughing at it, so you think, oh, I'm supposed to find this funny. So you laugh at it. Am I correct, Mr. Von Karma? Am I seriously correct? Is Bo gonna come back this video? Or does he still have to recover from the betrayal? They have comedy classes? A lot of people could use that. Ironic, am I right? Well, just because you laugh, it doesn't mean you find it funny. Sorry, just because you didn't laugh doesn't mean it's not, there's no humor in it. Funny equals laughter. Humor equals funny. I guess that's like the common consensus. But obviously you're not laughing because you're on the receiving end. That's really interesting. It's nothing to do with humor, it's just wanting to fit in, yes? Wow, I didn't know you were a master of analyzing arguments. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's kind of like you feel like your humor is being attacked because he's like describing certain humans as this is not funny, and you take it as a personal attack because it's your feel. It's, you find it amusing. How do you argue against that? He's humor is objective. That's why comedic silence is. Yep. That's also why good comedians know what they're doing when they're on stage. That's improvising. Delicious is by mere chance. Wow. Bible of Balls, you didn't even read it, did you? There's no humor in these nuts. Like, you just, like, simplified that whole argument when he said, you know, people laugh when they're scared, people laugh when they're nervous. Like, you would just simplify it and said, yeah, funny equals laughter. And then you equated that. And then you said, oh, these nuts makes you scared, makes you nervous. No. Like, this is it's a classic case, you know, when someone is, you know, in an argument, sometimes people will purposefully conflate points, so you'd have to make it clearer. It's, you know, when you feel like you're losing, you will have to grasp at straw, so you have to, you know, cherry pick certain elements that they said so that you can use it against them without even, like, adding full context. So you just take bits out of context and then you use it to reinforce your whole argument. I don't think that's what he said. You're the one projecting. Yes. So you're the pretentious one here, Cypher. Exactly. It's not, yeah. Where's the humor in these nuts? I mean, it's not funny either, but... Nuh-uh. You're just repeating the same argument, ironically. You know, because random equals funny. Yeah. Funny. They have been conditioned to find it funny, which is the argument. I mean, yeah, it's like you watch memes and you see other people reacting, you think you don't find it funny until other people find it funny. It's like, you know, when you watch a TikTok and you find it funny and then you look at the comments and they're saying the exact opposite, so you suddenly change your opinion. I think that's the situation here with, like, these nuts. Does anyone find these nuts amusing on its own? Like, the just randomly spouting it? Why are you talking like a villain? Oh, yeah. Why are you so aggressive? No, you have to be conditioned. Yeah, but like saying please, but to please someone is to, when you say please, the definition please is like, it's, when you know, when you, oh, try to please me. It's like you try to, like, appeal to them. Try to, yeah, appeal to them. Let me, look up the definition real quick and come back. To please someone is to cause to feel happy and satisfied. So, yeah, that's what pleasing is. So why have we suddenly decided that it's rude when someone doesn't say please, when the definition of please is like, yeah, appeal to me, make me happy. So I guess that's an example of conditioning. Emphatic expression. Oh, how was the weather? Oh, yeah, it was nice. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, appeal to me, make me happy, satisfy me. Please me. As a favor, por favor. That was a bad pronunciation. S'il vous plaît. Yeah. English is a weird language. Definitely. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. That's a great joke. The joke is basically, it's weird, but let's pretend it's normal. Objection! What was the joke? Non-sequitur. For comedic purposes. It is something said that, because its apparent lack of meaning, seems absurd to the point of being humorous. So, okay, let me get this straight. Bear with me for a second. A non-sequitur is like, apparently a literary device often used for comedic purposes. Because it is something that, because of its apparent lack of meaning, is it like the Phineas and Ferb joke then? If I had a nickel? Or is it different because, well, it's already starting off as a non sequitur? Because it's, the thing is like, if I had a nickel for any time this happened, I would have 2 nickels, which is weird since it haven't happened twice. Is that a good example? Time. So it's like, yeah. So you start off with a sentence, and then the second sentence, or the second part of the sentence, is like unrelated to the previous one, and it's like so out of place that you laugh. So it's not like you're it's kind of like you're setting it up, in a way. And it's different from just like randomly saying these nuts, right? Like, oh, hey mom, what did you have? Hey mom, I'm gonna be cooking these nuts for breakfast. Or, hey, how was school? It was bad because I had these nuts. But that's not a non sequitur, is it? I have a lot to learn, by the way, so I'll probably come back and I'll like hopefully be more understanding of these terms. Cause like, what is the difference between a non sequitur and a haha random? Funny bit. Non sequitur doesn't mean that you just pull something out of nowhere. The point of non sequiturs is the fact that it's unrelated to the joke by purpose, because it's out of place to make you laugh. But the sentence itself, if you in an isolated position, is not the joke. Like these nuts, right? That's the use of it. What was the element? These nuts is not... Exactly, we can see the humor in things, but I don't have to laugh at it. Exactly, I don't know why we say please. That's true. Like, you could laugh at a joke and not understand why it's humorous. You could have a completely different misunderstanding of humor. But you could also, likewise, you could understand the humor, exactly understand the joke, but you don't laugh. And that's how it gets popular. No, it's not, because there's no structure in the joke, right? So the average person will have no clue, but they found something funny. So they don't think. You don't think, oh, why is this funny? Humma? Humma? Where did the Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life meme came from? Why? Yeah. It's not Shrek. No. You can't just say these nuts over and over again and, oh, that's humor now? Illiterate, ignorant, and idiot. Aye, Captain. NordVPN. Not only does it protect your privacy. Oh shit, you got a sponsor? Congratulations. Oh. Okay, well, this is my... Bark time for Lord. It's not funny. It's not funny, it'll never be funny. But now, every time I'm gonna think of bark time for Lord, I'm going to laugh. Whoa, 38 million views. Wide Shrek has arrived. Surrender. He's wide. It's funny because he's wide, because wide is funny. Wait, what? Oh my god, this is the pinnacle of humor? I mean, my humor isn't that good too, but that's not... There's no humor in there. Sussy Among Us Baka. Hey, I talked about laugh tracks a couple of minutes ago, and he brings it up. Yeah, laugh tracks is like, it tells you, it seemingly like indirectly tells you when to laugh, but don't mind them though. Yeah, but like, yeah, exactly. What? Oh, like offensive humor? This is a dystopian universe. We've shifted into another universe where every sentence ends with a laugh track. But like, it should be timeless though. Yes. But you know what genre of music isn't forgotten? Rock. Rock is timeless, and it will always be timeless. It's like one of the only genres of music, aside from alternative, that doesn't expire over time. It always will be timeless. Yeah, if humor was like, there are shows in the early, 70s that I can still watch today and find funny. I don't think that's a conditioning. And it's interesting because like a lot of memes are considered old. They have an expiration date, so it was never funny to begin with. There was no humor. There was no humor because there was a difference between like finding something and then finding the humor in it. Because you can find humor in it and not laugh, but not find it funny. But yeah, that's the shtick. Dance. Rhythm and little on melody. No, very little lyric. If memes have an expiration date, then it will... Yeah. Oh, you're back! What? Is it not? You gays with it. Infiltrating female friend groups to comment on how shit their skin looks. So you can feel the thrill of having an angry man behind you threatening him to ram you in. What? You're not gay, Bull, you're British. That was another great video. I think I will say that the opposing team, Cypher, he did bring up a lot of good points, but I think he didn't understand. I think he was just not using the correct terms, but they weren't FC and Harry weren't being pretentious. They were just observing and kind of analyzing the memes, and then explaining why it wasn't funny, why it wasn't humorous, why it wasn't objectively humorous. Like, you can laugh at something, you can find it funny for the wrong reasons. So obviously, like, how you interpret it and how you laugh is obviously going to be subjective. But the actual humor will never change just because you found a new definition. And that's how memes start. Memes start from people who So you take one joke, clever joke, and then a small group of people misunderstand it and they spread it worldwide, and it spreads like wildfire. And then it becomes an old meme, and then that's it. You forget about it and you move on. By the way, this isn't like criticizing those who enjoy those memes. More power to you if you do. I don't think this video was criticizing people who like those memes, even though Harry did say these nuts is, you know, stupid and unfunny, and I also voiced my opinion, but I don't think that's, I mean, having an opinion doesn't mean it's like objective fact. It was just its interpretation, because there was no humor in it. And you saw he didn't laugh and he didn't have humor in it. A great video. It actually had me thinking, because I was like, yeah, Cypher, he's very aggressive and very ironically pretentious, but he does make good points about but I think he was misled and he felt like he was being attacked. It's like one of those situations where the argument would be good if it was applied to the right people. But, I mean, you know, this is like the second time. Is this the same person? I don't know. Because I guess he just changed his name. But yeah. Humor. The understanding of humor will never change, so it's subjective. It can be measured. You don't like measure humor based on how many people laugh. Like, you can have dozens of people misunderstanding one joke, but the humor will never change. Like, you can have dozens of people finding one like meme funny, but the humor, the humor is objectively bad. It's objectively unhumorous, but people will laugh because people said, well, it's funny, so laugh. Pretend, just join in and fit in with the crowd. Nevertheless, I still enjoy looking at memes and short-term entertainment. This was just a good conversation / argument to have. So yeah, you know, a lot of humor, a lot of memes are based on conditioning. And so, and does that really stop there? Like, it doesn't just stop humor. It continues through art. It continues through music. It continues through other forms of entertainment. Taste. You know, some people may enjoy like mustard and chocolate, but that doesn't mean it's objectively tasty. Some ingredients were designed not to be with each other. Then again, I feel like I don't want to come across as like pretentious, ironically, for saying that it's subjective, because I think Cypher misunderstood, and I think I was kind of like, he makes kind of good points, but I think that wasn't the right people, though. It's true though, but they were not doing the things he was saying that FC and Harry were like belittling people who had that humor. That's not what he was doing at all. Yeah, that was a great another classic. When was this video? Yeah, it's released only a year ago. If you enjoy this video, just, you know, like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bark, bark, time for lard.